everyone, welcome to the new year. We are going to be doing our first cash stuffing for January of 2025. So let's just get started. Okay, hey everyone. It's been a long minute since I posted, and I just wanted to apologize to everybody for being away for so long. If you're new here, I do cash stuffing, I pay with credit card, I have some investments that I'm tracking. Basically, it's been about, probably about 6 or 7 months. A lot of stuff has happened in my life since then that kind of derailed my budgeting every week, but mostly my video scheduling. So this is a new year. We are going to be starting it again. Thank you for everybody who has come back. If you're new here, welcome. But this is really a journey for me to try to keep my finances organized, holding myself accountable. If you are here for conversation or tips or anything that, people were here before, welcome, welcome. All right, so today we are going to be stuffing a total of $1,288, of which there will be $150 in placeholder and then $1,138 in cash. So let's get started. First off, we're going to take our cash out. Again, if you are returning, I have basically taken the cash out of all of my binders except for a few categories. I'm pretty much starting over. I've also consolidated some of them, so new year, new budget, most of the same stuff, but a little bit tweaked. Okay, so here's our $150 placeholder. So we should have 1,138, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 1,100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So $1,138. So let's get these sorted out. So I hope everybody is doing well and had a wonderful holiday break. I live in the Midwest, so it is cold and it snowed today. But I am one of the few that really does enjoy winter, and I like the cold. I don't like the heat. So I think today is a perfect day. Also, I don't have my overhead lights on right now, so that's why this might be a little bit off from previous videos. Okay, so let's start off with our sinking funds. So that will be this gray binder. My first category is going to be gas, and that is going to get $150. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $150. My husband does a lot of driving for his job. I do hardly any driving, so we budget quite a bit for his job. Groceries is going to also be $150. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. We are a family of 5. I have 3 kids, but my parents also live with us. So technically, I guess you could say we're a family of 7, although they do pitch in and buy a lot of groceries. Like I'll go do a grocery run, and then maybe my mom's making something and she wants to go stop at the store and get some stuff. So we do kind of split that, but it's not a formal agreement. Milk delivery is going to be $30. So again, we're in the Midwest. We have a milk delivery service, which is apparently still a thing. We started up in COVID. We get milk in glass bottles, and we put the empty bottles out, and we get new delivery every week. Eating out. This has always been my Achilles heel. So this is going to get $100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's one category that I'm always trying to consciously cut down on. Again, family of 5 or 7, eating out can really get expensive quickly. Household, I'm going to add $50, and this is one that I did not wipe out completely, just because I did have some saved up and I wanted to keep it because household expenses can be very expensive. So 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. so $298. And this will range from, minor repairs or usually like cleaning products or like air filters, things for the house. Vehicle insurance is going to get $85. So 50, 70, 85. So one of the things that happened to us last year was we got some new vehicles. My husband had a new vehicle. A couple months passed, got in an accident, had to get a second new vehicle. I got in an accident. So pretty much our insurance took a major hit between 2 complete vehicle replacements and then also a repair on mine. So definitely have seen our insurance jump with, good reason. And so we're budgeting more for that. Car maintenance is going to get $50. On the flip side, because my husband has a brand new, well, he bought it used, but it was very slightly used, Subaru. So now, his car doesn't need a lot of maintenance at this time. So 150, 200, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is usually for oil changes and tires and, just minor things, hopefully. Subscriptions is going to get $20. So subscriptions is something that I feel like I need to review. I feel like it's also really creeping up in costs. Gifts is going to not get stuffed. Holidays is going to get $25. So we just finished some holidays, and so this one is getting stuffed probably for Valentine's Day. I like to do a little something for the kids, and they usually bring candy or something to school. Timeshare is not getting stuffed, and that does have some residual. Travel is going to get $100. So I'll take the $100 bill. So 1, 2, 3, 400, 50, 70, 90, 5, 10, 30, 35, 36. So travel, we do really enjoy traveling. I would like to do more traveling. It's a priority of mine and part of what budgeting is going to try to help with. But again, family of 5 or 7. Health is going to get $25. So I do have an HSA, high deductible health insurance plan, and I do set money aside every month for health co-pays and co-insurance and stuff, because even though I have an HSA account, I do try to pay for out-of-pocket expenses with my regular budget so that I can maintain that health savings account tax-free, pre-tax contributions until retirement. That will become our health fund when my husband and I retire. All right, so that is it for sinking funds. Next up is going to be my investment account. So 529 plan, we're not going to stuff 401k because that gets on the second and fourth week of stuffing. But 529 plan is going to get $150 placeholder. So again, if you're new here, I contribute to my kids' 529 plans every month, once a month. And then I don't actually take the cash out because it's an automatic transfer, so I just use placeholders. And then at the end of the month recap, I see what I have in here and see if it matches the account, because it is stock, so the amounts can vary, go up or down based on how the stock market's doing. Next up is kids. So kids still has a $50 gift certificate in here that is, I believe, for Old Navy, that I got from the Upside app, which, if you use it for gas or groceries and stuff, you basically get cash back. So kids are going to get $50 today. And this is kind of a catch-all category for me. Sometimes it might be for, like, I use this gift card for clothing. I really like the sweatpants at Old Navy for the kids. Might be for little fees that they might have at school or something. It could be for lunch money for my oldest. So it's just kind of a category that's dedicated for the kids. Allowance. Allowance is going to get $13. So again, if you've been here before, my oldest son was getting $1 per year of his age, which at the time was 7. He has since turned 8. And I started my middle child, he is 5. So basically when my kids turn 5 at the turn of the year, I start their allowance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And so then they have their own binders with 4 categories. And so we will get that started for my middle son. My oldest son already knows the drill. Academics is going to get $25. So 20 and 5. And already has 500 in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. In academics, I'm not really sure what I'm stuffing this for because my kids do extra academics in Kumon, but I have that automatically withdrawn, so it's not actually part of my budgeting. So I've debated on whether I wanted to start including this or if this is going to just be extra enrichment type stuff. Although I do have an enrichment folder or binder. Athletics is going to get $50. So athletics already has 500 in the bank, so that's why it's placeholdered. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 50, 1,150, 1,250, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 1,286 for athletics. And this one is so high because my oldest son does Taekwondo, but we pay those fees. We prepay them for, I think, 2 years to get a discount. So that's why this one gets really big. Enrichment is not getting stuffed this week, so we will do that next week. And that is it for the investment. Let's see, we will move on first to my husband's binder. So his this week is just going to get 2, I believe. So his personal is going to get 30. This is for him to do if he wants to get fast food, if he wants to buy, I don't know, whatever. He doesn't really buy a whole lot of stuff for himself. Usually I have to actually tell him you need new clothes or you need whatever it might be, but that's for him to use. And then grooming is going to get $20. So this one he does do a lot. I think maybe a monthly thing through Dollar Shave Club. So that's usually where this comes out of. Or like haircuts, hair paste type of thing. So that's it for this week for him. Like I said, if you've been here before, I'm kind of cutting down on the number of envelopes that I'm stuffing. To kind of just try to decrease my budget a little bit. We're trying to save. This 2025 is like our year of saving. And also just to keep it a little bit easier for myself. All right, so personal for me is also going to get $25. I don't really know what I use this for. I feel like it's a lot of Starbucks, to be perfectly honest, which I should cut down. Next is going to be hair, which is going to get $10. So I do, I have long hair. I really don't get it cut that often, but when I do, I'll use it from here or, hair supplies. And then the last one I'm going to stuff today is beauty. So that is going to also get $20. And pretty much that's going to be skincare or nails. And that is it for my binder. Last one we're going to do is going to be savings challenges, which I have this binder for. And then I also have 2 savings boxes. So let me just grab those real quick. Here's the 52-week and back to school. Okay. So first up, it looks like it is back to school, which is going to be $35. So this is just a little savings box where there's individual envelopes. I do it for 30 envelopes, which will be an amount of $825. And my option that I like to use is I start at the beginning of the year and I try to stuff it each week so that by the end of July, week 30, I am done and ready to buy all my school supplies for the kids. Or another option that you could do if you have one of these is you just set aside whatever money you can do and just find the envelope it applies to. Okay, so 35. Let me find a 35. Here we go. And I put these in order of amount. Usually they're kind of just randomly mixed up, but it's the beginning of the year, so I decided to organize it. So here we go. I have 2 kids in school right now. One is in public school and one is in private Montessori. So the Montessori tuition is not budgeted in my cash stuffing. It is automatically pulled out of my account. And luckily, they don't actually have a lot of fees or anything, extra fees. So, okay. So that's the back to school. Next up is my 52-week challenge. So this one is just basically 52 envelopes, and I don't set a specific amount, like $25 each week I'm trying to save. I just set aside whatever I have for that week and then put it in. So I really won't know how much I save total until the end of the year when I unstuff them. So that's a really fun one. All right, $20 for back to school, or no, for 52-week challenge. I do have a website that I have in the description if you see any of these things and you like them. But there are also a lot of great people out there that are selling these types of products as well. So if you just look up savings challenge boxes, you'll find a whole bunch of people that make these. Okay. Next up is going to be my savings challenge. So this one is my 12-week challenge, and I did make this one myself. So this week for January, the first week, I'm going to do $30. Check that off. Okay, and then the only other savings challenge I'm doing formally, so I guess I have 4, is the kids' birthdays. So what I'm gonna do here is $25 for the kid's birthday. And this one I like, this is kind of an old school challenge in my mind, is that each Lego head is gonna be $25 and each brick is gonna be $50. So therefore, by the time my kids' birthdays come around, which start in August, I'll have just over $1,000, or I think it's like $350 per kid. So just color this little guy in. And I reuse these every year and reset the amounts. All right, that is it for the cash stuffing this week. I am so excited to get back into it. I hope you guys join me. If not, totally fine, but good luck in your own cash budget journey, and I will catch you next week. All right, bye.